Hi, my name is James Sanders. I'm the ASVAB Program Manager from Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm an Education Services Specialist down there, and I'll tell you what, this program is fantastic. One of the things I really dislike about what schools do when they announce this program, the test is going to be given at school, it'll come across the PA system and say, guess what, if you want to sign up for that military test, come to so-and-so office and sign up. It's not a military test. It's a component. The test serves two important purposes. If you want to join the military, you must take this test. And you also get a score about showing where you are academically, where your strengths and weaknesses are in math, reading, science, and English, the same thing the ACT/SAT measure. So, and what they've done to the website is fantastic. You can go out to this website, and they got all kind of great tools out there for you to find out things like, for instance, if you take the ASVAB test, you can find out what the scores are online. You can see how it matches up with jobs and careers and occupations. There are over 1,000 occupations on our website where you can go out there and you can find out what type of training, education, and skills required for a job, how much money it pays in the state you're in, and any state in the United States of America. It's a great tool. It's one of the best kept secrets in the world. And for you counselors, this is a free assessment test. You don't have to pay anything. We come in and do everything. We bring the books, pencil, paper. You can even give this test on the computer. The paper and pencil test takes 3 hours approximately, but you can do it on the computer for an hour and a half and get your results the same day. Fantastic. And then what's that key word? It's free. You ought to take it. Okay, the training there, we just have finished training down here in, where are we, California. I'll tell you something, I am one of those old dinosaurs that was doing this before computers came along, and I can tell you something. It took me a while to come into the 21st century, but the training we received down here in California has been fantastic. The website, I can't get enough of it, and I'm not a website computer kind of guy, but the website is wonderful. It got information out there. It's almost like if you want to know, if you're a student, and if you want to find out about any job, about any career up to 1,000 we got on our occupation, our page, you can go out there and bring up that career, that occupations, and it's just like talking to a counselor. You can plug it in, and you're going to find out what type of training, education, skills required for that job. You can find out about colleges. You can find out about scholarships. All that information is out there. And it's free. It's just like having a school counselor talking to you about it. It's fantastic. You can't beat it. The training we received here today, or this week actually, I was going to retire in a year. Now I can go about 3 or 4 or 5 more years, because this is going to make my job easier. I can get more information out and everything. Just wonderful. I did my post-test interpretation once. I asked them, could I do it again? They said, no, you said enough. Fantastic. Okay, one of the things, okay, let's say if I was to give a summary of this program, or if I was changing a thing, what would I do or whatever? Actually, I would actually say really nothing, because see, I think that you all hit on all the points. You had all the right people set up to give you the training. We had the facilitator. You made sure we learned how to do the post-test interpretation by the computer. We had plenty of time to practice, learn it. You had booths set up, so if we had anything want to change or fix or put in word how to make something better, you looked at those things, you sit us down and talk to us and everything. So I know I'm maybe going on, but I can't think of anything I would actually have done to do this different, because it's actually it's evident that some smart people put this together, and this really was put together well, and the website is fantastic.